Testing.
We're rolling.
We are rolling, Rollo.
G'day, gents. Pardon my voice.
That was
It's
so
pretty
formal.
Scratchy.
That was so formal.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't like it.
No, okay. G'day, fellas. So pardon my voice, and I also have to go to work pretty soon. So we're recording on a weird day.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday,
like mid-arvo, kind of like
Yeah.
business hours. So
when you say work, so you're not counting this as work? This is just out of the goodness of your heart?
This is the
I
goodness
find
of
that hard to believe.
This is the goodness of my heart, but I have an actual job, and I need to go do that at some point. So
Yeah, we'll punch through it, and then whenever you need to go, mate.
if I suddenly bail, that's why.
It's not because of your scratchy voice, or
It's a little bit scratchy voice related.
do we want to start on that? Is that
Talk us through it?
I mean, the rumor mill is it maybe from carrying on a bit at the Lions game potentially.
It's actually since then.
Yeah, so
and
it's not a coincidence.
It's never
15
really
beers,
bounced back.
a big
Yeah,
win.
jeez,
Probably.
What a win, though. My God.
Playing some
Unfortunately,
good footy, the old Lions.
the old line's looking all right, but then Lockie Neal's gone down, so I'm a bit worried. The injuries might just be starting to catch up. It's a bad time
What's he
of year.
got?
Quad tear,
Oh,
so we won't see him
okay.
again the home and away season. But
Yeah.
we're losing track. We've got to start with this or that.
Yeah, that's right. The infamous start.
The infamous. It's got an intro. Here we go. This or that.
Right, I'm gonna do this one. Snicker sneer,
What?
mate. Snicker sneer, maybe. Snicker, SNICKER, SNEE. Snicker sneer.
Are these two words?
Nah, one word. One word.
Like a Snickers bar.
Yeah, but Snickers knee. Is it a Swiss writer who specialised in writing comedies?
A rider.
Mm.
Swiss writer. Are you deaf or are you with us?
No, I'm with us.
Or the 1700s word for a large knife that is used for fighting.
For context,
Jeez.
Rollo and I got it right last week.
We did actually. Yeah. We had, which I don't think we'd done in a while.
This could be history, shooting for back-to-back.
Back to back. Gee whiz. Snicker snee.
It's a real 50-50.
It's all right, mate. It's a toss of a coin, this one. I'm locked in.
Yep, I'm going the word.
Oh, the knife.
The what?
The knife, yeah. The knife, yeah.
The word. I went the knife as well.
You're both right.
Oh!
It really kills me when that
Yes.
happens.
Yes.
That's history. We've just made
That's
history.
we made history.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll never do it again.
Highly doubt
Not
it.
with my record, no.
All right, the McKay Cup has been locked in. Essendon and Carlton, we knew that those teams were going to be playing, both of your teams, in the final round of footy.
Yep.
Of course, Essendon have one more game after that because of the cyclone in
Has that been locked in?
opening round.
Wednesday night, I think, is it?
That's now Wednesday.
Wednesday night on the Gold Coast.
return of Wednesday night footy.
Yeah.
Hey, it could be a hit.
Prime time.
Which we were just talking about. So first of all, Essendon and Carlton, we may see a McKay Cup.
Potentially. It's a long shot, but it's not ruled out. So, yeah, watch this space.
There we go.
Right.
Does
Yeah.
that excite you, Harry, that you might be able to...
Yeah, that'd be a good way to. It'd be a fun way to end the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, so what have you got in all seriousness? What's the return to? The next couple of weeks is what we've got. 3 weeks.
Well,
It's two and a bit weeks until that game now.
yeah, well, so we got like 3 weeks for the whole season. So I think I'll be able to do a little bit of training next week. So there's still a lot to play out, but won't be able to play next week. But I think if I can train a little bit next week, then all of a sudden a bit of a timeline can open up and you can start to work backwards maybe from a date, which would be exciting. So not exactly sure what it looks like, but it's sort of progressing pretty well. And what I would really appreciate is a bit of like a timeline to work backwards from, I think, which is, as an athlete, always important. So, yeah, not ruling anything out for sure. And
I'm sure some people might be like, "Oh, well, what's the point coming back for a game or two?" But as a player, like, it's what you significantly miss it when you're not playing and having it goal towards, and just even if it's for one game, just to be a part of that, play the 4 quarters, everything that comes with it.
Yep, absolutely.
Regardless
Totally
of
agree.
if it's you're last on the ladder, first on the ladder, whatever. Like, you want to play as many games as possible.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think, you can be forgiven sometimes for playing the long game and saying, what's the point? But I think as athletes, you always want to come back no matter what stage it is. We're competitive and you want to be out there no matter what stage of the season or whether it's a dead rubber or not. It's
Yeah, and momentum's huge. Like, it might be the last game of the year, but if you can win that, have a good game with the younger boys, whatever it is, like that builds into some pre-season confidence and belief, and
Yeah,
can
exactly.
all snowball. So, yeah, I think it's good. It's good that your season's still alive and you're still pushing to come back. I reckon that's
especially
as
for
a player, it's what you want.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at our list, there's like 12 to 15 guys who probably won't play, for the rest of the year and early next year. So for me to be in that boat, as Harry just mentioned, that you can potentially play again, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, gives you something to chase and get up for in the morning. Whereas those guys, they're just slogging away in the gym and can't really see the finish line. Whereas at least, Kyle Langford, I think, will play some minutes in the VFL this week, and hopefully not too far behind that. So at least we've got something to aim for. Whereas those other boys, I think I've always said, like, perspective's important. They've got a long road ahead of them. But for us who are sort of on the brink of returning, something to sort of chase, which is exciting.
Yeah, nice. And then there'll be a game on the Gold Coast after that. So
yeah, that'd be a crazy week. I'm just thinking about even, we would have to have our review meetings and exit meetings, all that sort of stuff, almost the day after that. So
it's such a disruptive little piece of scheduling. When the cyclone happened, we knew it was
sitting here. Yeah,
it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, it was one of those things we parked for 4 or 5 months, and then all of a sudden we're talking about it again.
So you got a Thursday night into a Wednesday night. It's like COVID all over again.
In terms of that game of footy, we don't know where Gold Coast will be sitting, but for them, they'll be
it could be the most important. It could shape the whole year.
Correct. So there's always something to play for, no matter what.
And with all due respect to Essendon, percentage could be a huge factor as well. So it's like if you guys are mentally checked out, do you think that's a fair thing coming into a game like that? Because by then the season will be almost in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I think Harry summed up really well before. There is always a little bit of a temptation for that, but these days, like, you always got something to play for, whether it is consolidating, a performance from a young guy the week before, or just showing a couple of things that you can get some confidence for. You got 3 months off. Like, you just don't know what a couple of games can do for you. So as a group, if you can win a couple of those games, then who knows? So I think there's always something to play for, no matter what. I think these days athletes are so good at, and the coaches and the whole club are very good at, bringing you back to what's important, because there is always a temptation of, we're done after this game. And it's always a strange feeling playing your last game of the season. But this day and age is important to, you can always get something out of a game no matter what.
Yeah. And there'll be quite an atmosphere up there, I reckon, for that Gold Coast game, because they'll potentially be facing their first finals campaign should they win it. So hopefully there's a nice big crowd and could be an entertaining game. For this Friday night, Essendon taking on Geelong, I think one of the main focuses looking into this game is Jeremy Cameron. So he's now on 75 goals, 3 games left in the home and away season. And the form he's going, a great stat that our own Ethan found, if you discount the first 9 rounds, so if you take away all the goals Jeremy Cameron had kicked in the first 9 rounds, he'd still be leading the Coleman.
Is that right?
Which goes to show how big his last kind of month or two has been. He's just absolutely dominating at the moment. So I think a lot of eyes are going to be on Jeremy Cameron. And who goes to him from Essendon at the moment?
It'd have to be Jaden or, I'm trying to think of us, Jackson Pryor maybe. I don't know. Yeah, one of those guys.
Jeez, it's a big ask.
It's tough. I mean, I think Chris Scott said it throughout the week that there's probably been a few times where they've, given it to him when maybe he didn't necessarily need it. But, he's obviously a freakish, skillful player. So I think for them, finding that balance of not just sort of feeding him, but, he earns a lot of his goals and just freakish. So, it's always that balance of knowing that he's always going to be involved. I think as a defender, you've got to be really aware of that. So, the boys will have their work cut out. But it's a challenge as well. I mean, whenever you get to play against the best players in the comp, I think it sharpens your mind and your concentration that little bit more. So, it'd be tough, but I'm sure the boys will be ready to go. And I think as a whole, anytime you get to play Geelong and Geelong, it's a good challenge. So, and when Jeremy Cameron's in that sort of form, it'll be a really fascinating watch.
Do we back him in? So 25 in 3, about 8 a game is what he'll need.
Plus finals, I'll qualify.
And then finals, of course. So
can you imagine on grand final day if they?
A grand final is an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he does. It'd be amazing to watch.
Pretty cool to see.
Yeah, we haven't seen it since Buddy. I mean, of course, we had Buddy's 1,000th in that time, so we've seen the people run onto the field, but
Yep.
Buddy in 08 was the last time we've had 100 in a season.
Yeah.
Would you do it if Brisbane were in the grand final and playing Geelong?
Oh, God, no.
You wouldn't do it?
Not in the grand final.
Really?
The stakes are too high. I would hope that the average fan wouldn't run onto the ground in a grand final. Well, I don't know. What do you
I think they would.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember in 04 when Fraser Gehrig kicked his 100th in a prelim? It was against Port over in Adelaide, and he kicked his 100th, and I'm going to guess about 500 people ran onto the ground. They delayed the game. St Kilda were dominating at the time, and then
it ruined all momentum.
The momentum just flipped, and Port I think a lot of St Kilda players still blame that on the final. It doesn't feel as good. It doesn't hit as well in finals, I reckon.
Yeah.
But we'll see how Jezza goes.
Yep. Hopefully he doesn't kick any on Friday.
Yeah. Imagine if he gets none.
That'd be nice.
Done all right. Simon Goodwin sacked as the Melbourne coach. That was news that came out yesterday. So I suppose you've both been at a club when a coach has been axed. What is that experience like? What's it like finding out as a player for the first time? Does the club beat the journalists to you in that situation?
My experience, it was 2022, I think it was, when David Noble got sacked. I remember, I think I had the radio on or something on the way in, and it had already been released, and we hadn't heard anything.
Wow.
And then,
so your first experience, in that scenario, was the same as the public?
Correct, yep. And then half an hour later, we got a message saying we've got a meeting at 9 a.m. or whatever it was.
And you've got a good feeling what that's about.
Yeah, absolutely. So I always find it fascinating how, obviously the media are well-connected people, but it does blow my mind how it seems to be consistent across every club that sometimes it gets out before the players know.
Yeah, I think I remember when Bolts finished up, I think it was just, we got a message saying everyone meet at 11 o'clock or something, and then maybe there was some murmurings, but that was like what we got told officially then, and there was like a press conference afterwards. But yeah, it's a really strange. Even so, the next day, it's like, so the senior coach who kind of orchestrates the program and has been there for so long, and then all of a sudden it's just like they're not there. I think we were talking about this last week, even when players move on, it's like footy stops for nobody, and all of a sudden it's just like next thing and the next day and the next training session, and just nothing like stops. It's a strange,
I remember
strange vibe.
When David Noble and Sonia Hood at the time were doing their press conference, and they'd spoken to Nobes and asked his questions, and then they were asking Sonia about who's the next candidate, and Nobes was sitting there. Like, it was so awkward.
So awkward.
They were asking about Clarko, and it was just like, you just sort of feel pretty sorry for the coach sitting there. It's pretty hard.
I never understand that situation, because it should be just like, let's celebrate this, and then the coach should then leave or something, and then they can start. But
it's like you can sort of predict what they're going to say as well. I mean, it's
But even what's the point of the actual senior coach being there to do the presser? It's like
it's always awkward,
and they're always like they have to wear separate attire, like they're not wearing their own. Like they have to wear like a suit or something. Can't wear anything club related.
No polo, no tie.
No. Yeah.
Oh, just as awkward as it gets in footy. So, but I thought Simon Goodwin handled himself very well yesterday.
I didn't hear it, but I'm sure he did. But
he cracked a few gags.
Yeah. That's kind of how you got to do it, I reckon.
Yeah. But it must be a very funny feeling. Like, as you said, the next day you just come to the club, and the person who has been in charge is now suddenly not there. Do you feel like the club's a bit, I don't know, rudderless when that kind of thing happens?
Yeah, it's just different. Yeah, it's just. Definitely. I mean, depends on how long's left in the year and who's taken over and whatever it is. But I'm sure they'll try and keep it pretty consistent for the last couple of weeks and whatnot. But definitely. I guess for a workplace, it's like your boss, he's run everything for ages, and all of a sudden the next day your boss just isn't there.
Do you have any experiences with either Travis Boak or Callan Ward? Did they have any impact on your careers? I suppose you only would have crossed paths when you've been playing against them.
Yeah, not really. Not on a personal level.
Yeah, not too much either, yeah. Obviously great, highly respected players and amazing careers, so you always applaud anyone who can have that longevity and consistency throughout 15 plus years, so congratulations to them both. They've been outstanding servants of the game.
Travis Boak, 384 games, which is... It's really snuck under the radar. I think he's 7th overall in the history of the game. So
really? Yeah, right.
It's extraordinary, so... Well done to those two. We have an audio question. This has been sent through from Ian.
G'day, Ben and Harry. It's Ian from now Sunbury. Guys, my question to you is, if you guys share boots because you both got the opposite foot, one size bigger or smaller than the other, a lot of people take a lot of, thought into their shoes and the colours and all that. Being that you two have such different personalities, how do you guys agree on a design, or do you just take whatever Puma sends you? Cheers. Love the podcast.
Jeez, good question.
Thanks, Ian.
Thanks, Ian. Recently moved to Sunbury.
Keeping us up to date.
Yeah,
Hope the move's going well.
Yeah, it's probably more. It's a good question. It's more probably what Puma has available. Yeah, they bring out a new kind of colorway every couple of months, kind of thing. So,
We both wear the future type of Puma. So they might have the Puma King, the Puma whatever.
Yeah.
So the style of boot, we both wear futures, which makes it a lot easier.
yeah.
And so then
And
whenever
then I
they,
guess, whenever there's a new
colourway,
one, we just kind of get both sent them. And if we want to wear those ones or the old ones, that's kind of up to the individual. But
Have you ever rejected a style or a colour? Or
no, because you can just have them for training or have them for...
yeah, exactly.
True.
Yeah.
What would it take for you to not want to wear a boot?
I've never... All black would be...
Black,
Why?
It's a bit school shoe vibes.
I think Libba wears black boots.
No, some people like it looks great, but I don't think that would suit me very well.
No.
Yeah.
So you'd flat out reject a black boot.
Oh, I'd still accept it and might wear it at training if I absolutely had to or something. But yeah, wouldn't be the first choice.
Yeah, great.
Agreed.
Another question that got sent through. This is from Spencer.
Spencer from Melbourne here. Over the last year and a bit, I've been watching Harry, and I believe he's the best banana/checkside player in the comp.
Oh.
How does he get such an accurate checkside?
Are you watching the same game, Spencer?
Whack.
Hey, come on, mate.
Got him.
What the hell was that?
Is Spencer taking the piss?
Yeah, is he blind? Is he drunk or something?
Hey, he's probably a kid. Don't say that.
Don't say he's drunk.
Poor kids at school, probably.
No, you are a very good check side.
Thanks, mate.
But
Well, you went a drop punt on the weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, to be
On
fair,
a kick that you probably could have gone check side.
I don't think I've kicked a check side in a fair while, but that doesn't mean that I'm not good at it.
Which begs the question, maybe he's thinking of another player. Or
is he thinking of you?
no, he's thinking of me.
With the dribble he did back in under 18s.
Jeez, that was a good goal.
Walk us through a check side though. Is there part of it that's any different for you than you think the average player?
Considering you're the best. I mean, love to
The
hear
most
this.
famous export of the check side.
It's just all about the contact on the ball, I think.
Yeah.
And the same rules apply in terms of you have to give it a chance. That's the number one rule for snapping in general. You cannot miss skinny because it cannot physically go in. It's like a putt that goes short. The short putt cannot physically go in.
Yeah.
But a longer one can. So
Yeah.
give it a chance.
But explain that again.
So missing skinny would be on the skinny side of where you're kicking, if that makes sense. So like the ball is bent and had its trajectory before it's even past the goal face.
Yeah.
So you're missing skinny. So it's never had any chance to come back and snap back, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the rule that we talk about is always never miss skinny. So always give it a chance to come back. If it's too skinny, then there's no physical way. I've never ever seen a football go against its
So
bend.
if these were the goals, Rollo,
Yeah. No, it's just the word skinny that gets me.
So I'm kicking from here, right? This is a very funny video, but I'm kicking a
Watch
banana
on
from
YouTube.
here. I'm kicking. Missing skinny would be you miss this side of the post, right? So it's spinning, never has a chance to come back. But missing fat or missing the other side would be you kick it out here and it's coming back, and it doesn't quite get in, but at least it's giving it a chance to come back.
Yeah. So you'd
Because physics, I've never seen a ball that's going like this, and then decided last minute to spin back around and then spin back in.
Yeah. But if you give it enough room, it may come back.
It may come, it might not, and that's
Yeah.
okay. You'll live with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
you
But
gotta
it
give
cannot
a chance.
physically go in if it's this side of the post.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good theory. So
Yeah.
there we go. Spencer, if you're asking about check side,
Yeah.
never miss skinny.
That's right.
There you go.
Blues Gold Coast, Saturday night Marvel, and it is a game. Is it a thank you members game or something like that? Is there something
I think
that we're
Doc's got
celebrating?
his thank you.
Oh, it's a thank you Doc
And
game. We had
Georgie
Sam-
Hewitt, his 200th game.
Oh, of course.
which is going to be unreal.
We had Sam Doherty on the rush hour yesterday.
Oh, how was he?
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
And
What's he been doing? I didn't even message him. I haven't seen him in a week.
he is doing a halftime thank you to the fans, I think. It's their opportunity to say goodbye to Doc. So
Cool.
make sure you get down there.
Yeah, get down.
Fans.
Should be a good game as well. Coasters are playing some pretty good footy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Carl fans.
What do you
get
call
down.
them? Coasters.
Yeah, coasters. I've never
Gold
heard
Coast.
Heard that before.
It's their nickname,
It's
isn't
like a coaster that you drink.
and then Bombers Geelong Friday night, GMHBA.
Yep.
Gee.
It's a big ask.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened.
Right.
Don't miss Skinny.
If we don't miss Skinny, we'll be
give it
we'll
a
be all right.
chance.
Give it a chance. You never know.
Twinners and losers.
Ben and Harry's
I'm so excited for this.
winners
Birds often think I'm a treat.
and losers.
Mandarins. I just love them. I'm mandarins at the moment.
Mando, you go first.
Your nickname work's been pretty good the last 30 seconds.
Mando and
Mando
Coasters.
into Coaster.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
My twinner, Taylor and I have been the last few nights having an after dinner sauna at like one of them.
Oh.
It's really good. Underrated.
After dinner.
For
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
Do you have one at your house?
No, there's like a little wellness studio sort of 5 minutes away. So,
Is this the one that you plug on Instagram?
nah, it's a different one.
Oh,
Gee, he loves a plug, hey.
God, he loves
Daniel's Donuts.
oh, plugs.
We could have a whole show
plugs
talking
with
about
Kyle.
Ben's different plugs.
No, this isn't plugging. I'm just saying this is really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. It makes you a little bit tired before you sleep. Yeah, we've really enjoyed it.
Ah.
Yeah. After dinner sauna.
How,
Strike.
how,
Yeah.
how late's his joint open?
Oh, let's say 8 o'clock we go, maybe.
So do you have to time your dinner then?
Yeah, we normally have dinner around 6:37 and then into a sauna. Yeah.
It's a good one. That's
Why are you laughing?
brought something very new to the
No,
table.
that's, yeah. But the key bit is it has to be after dinner.
No,
It's an
not
after dinner
necessarily.
sauna.
But we're
Yeah.
just trying it because it
Right.
makes you tired for your sleep. And
Have you ever tried a like before dinner one?
nah, never.
Okay.
You are an idiot.
Simply asking.
Yeah, it's
So,
just
late night sauna. Yeah.
Okay, cool. My twinner was, well, we took the red eye back, right?
Yep.
Which is probably going to be my loser.
Why do
But
they call it the red eye?
I don't know.
have a think about it. Is that serious?
I assume it's because you don't get much sleep
So
and your
you're
eyes are
red.
red.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But do you know?
That's why.
You're acting
That
like you
is
know
why.
it.
And that is why.
Well, let's find out.
Categorically, you can confirm that.
I'm going to
You're
look
going
it
to
up.
put your house on it.
But anyway, you're on the red eye.
No, but after the game, so we had about 4 hours to kill.
Passengers are sleepy and their eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah,
That's what. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Here we go. It's behind you.
Ah, there we go. Oh, God,
Blood.
that's hard to look at.
My eyes are
Look
bloodshot.
at red
from-
eyes.
Red eye from watching.
So we had about 4 hours to kill at the hotel
Yeah.
before leaving for the airport. So not ideal. But my twinner was, there was a table tennis table there. So thank God for that.
Oh.
We could play a bit of table tennis and kill a bit of time. So
Who would
that worked
win? The
well. Oh, I was probably number one.
We had a table tennis table growing up, and I would smash.
No, you
Harry
wouldn't.
every
Don't
time.
lie. You never
Every
had a
time.
backhand.
Every time.
Well, I'm just I'm smelling a contest here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely.
They're hard to wheel in though. We need to.
We can put one.
Oh,
in
we've-
this
Yeah,
here.
we've
we
got one
walked
in the
past one
kitchen.
before.
Oh,
Yeah,
we actually have one here.
We'll do that.
If SCA doesn't mind,
Yeah.
just the communal.
All right, next week.
Ah,
lock
MJ
it in.
reckons
Done.
we'll done.
Put something on the line.
Yeah, great.
Losers? No, this is a strange one. MJ, you might better confirm for me. But we were chatting today because we were off site for training. But is it true that to be a hockey player, you can't have a left-handed stick? You can't be left-handed.
Field hockey. Yeah, that's
Is that,
right.
is that a bit BS or for us left-handers out there?
I feel like I've had this explained to me before. There's something quite dangerous about a left-hander and a right-hander going for the same ball or something. I think
Really?
it's there's a
I'm sure.
danger element, and it makes a lot of sense, but I can't
That's
quite
that's
recall.
crazy.
Yeah,
So if
everyone
you're
has.
left-handed, you can't play.
Oh, you just got to
Play
flip,
right-handed.
flip it up. Yeah.
Yes, hockey
That's
can be played
unlucky.
left-handed. In hockey, the term left-handed refers to the orientation.
Oh God, that is so hard to read.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I think you're on ice.
Field
I
hockey.
think you're on ice hockey, MJ.
Yeah, field hockey.
Wayne
Feels
Gretzky.
very Joe Rogan. Do you ever listen to listen to Joe?
Is that what he does?
Just like reading things off the screen.
I like it.
Standard right-handed stick,
So you can be. They have to use. They have to play right-handed.
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically.
So yeah, I found that really interesting.
And you found that out today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You playing hockey?
No. But we just came up in conversation. But
Yeah.
So what's good to do today then?
because we're at the State Hockey Centre for training,
Right.
so
Context
that's
is that important. Isn't it?
That makes more sense.
I haven't
why-
got
random
much.
things come up in conversation throughout the day.
Oh, we're just wondering what
But
the
if you're at the
context was.
State Hockey Centre,
Yeah.
it makes more sense if you're talking about
We're a
hockey.
bit rattled there. But
Yeah.
anyway, I haven't got much for losers this week.
Well, what do you? You've got one. Like this is.
You can't talk.
I'm really at my wit's end with this because you have one job
No, that's not true.
to think of one thing that's gone well for the week and one thing you might be able to bring and it's an RFI.
And I haven't had too many RFIs this week.
Well, think of one. We're going to wait until you think of one.
If we do this for every time you haven't got one,
Come on, get thinking.
Rollo, what do you got?
We're gonna react like this next time you don't have.
So
it.
if I've never, which has never happened, but if I don't have a loser,
You did it 2 weeks ago.
You'll think of something. Come on.
come on.
Jesus, I was going to say, as a twinner, the weather has been good, but then it turned today,
Oh
so that's
my
my loser.
God.
Yeah,
Weather and traffic. Seriously.
the weather has been good though. You have to
Oh,
admit.
who put a gun to his head? And that's
Shock, he
You're gonna-
reverts
you're
back to
gonna be
weather
top
and
three.
traffic.
If you're gonna force one out of him, it's gonna be traffic or weather.
Traffic has been horrible.
I really do need to get moving, unfortunately, guys. But CJ has sent through a twinner and loser, so we'll listen to that.
Hey lads, CJ from Mount Gambier here again. Just thought I'd send in my twinners and losers of the week. My twinner of the week was playing in my hockey final in Narracourt,
Hockey. See, there you go.
which is about an hour's drive from Mount Gambier. We won in penalties, so we're now into the preliminary final, which was great. My loser of the week was then having to drive home Friday night, about an hour's drive
Traffic.
back to Mount Gambier in very thick fog. That was quite a pain. Cheers, lads. Go Dons.
Thanks, CJ.
Thanks, CJ. See, hockey is just the theme of the week.
Hockey and
Hockey and
traffic.
traffic.
It just
Yeah.
you can never go wrong.
We're nearly on air, so I'm
All right,
gonna-
see you,
mate.
Rollo. Thanks, mate.
Thanks for nothing.
Why is that funny?
Just the way you said it. You guys can handle the questions.
Yeah, no, we'll be right.
We'll be
with
right,
you,
mate.
mate. All the best,
All the
Goa.
best.
Yeah, see you, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
So,
So,
MJ, you got the questions? Charlotte from
Hey
Hawthorn.
Ben and Harry, this is Charlotte from Hawthorn here. I was just wondering what has been your favourite moment in a game so far. Thanks, go Blues.
good question.
Yeah.
My mind goes back to, I think it was Ben Cunnington's last game, and we were actually playing Essendon, and he kicked, I'm going to say the first or second goal of the game, and it was an incredible moment. I remember, yeah, it was really loud, the good atmosphere, good environment, sending him off in a good way. He kicked, it was a pretty good goal as well, so that was a really special moment, yeah.
Yeah, nice. I've spoken a bit about the Doc's goal in round one when he came back from his cancer battle. That was a pretty epic moment. And then maybe the first quarter of the prelim and we're like 5 goals up.
True.
That was pretty euphoric. So
Yeah, nice.
those ones are probably pretty good.
Giselle from Lynbrook.
Hi, my name is Giselle from Lynbrook, Melbourne. What is Harry's routine before a game? Go Blues.
Did we ask that last week, MJ? Can't remember.
I think we may have.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Giselle. I just remember it from last week. Pre-game routine. Yeah, I think we've spoken a little bit about it. The main thing for me is my eating. So just make sure I have something to eat 2 hours before the game. A bit of a massage, a bit of a stretch, and then like to have a bit of a run on the ground. Make sure you get used to the conditions, and then definitely as I've gotten a little bit older, you're probably a little bit less regimented in what you do, maybe. But as long as you're ticking the main boxes and get some good fuel in, your body's ready, and you're having a bit of fun and bring some energy, then it's kind of all you can control. So, but yeah, there's lots of people who are different. Some guys are absolutely to a T. Some guys roll in and don't have any kind of routine. So it's always fascinating to notice kind of different guys in the locker room.
Yep. Nice.
Yep.
Our man Joel from
Joel.
Carisbrook.
Hypothetical.
G'day, Bino, Harold and Rollo. It's Joel from Carisbrook. G'day, Bino, Harold and Rollo.
Bino.
It's Joel from Carisbrook. Another hypothetical question. If there was some sort of zombie apocalypse, who at the club would be the first to die, and who do you think would be the most prepared? Go Bags.
Yeah, nice. Interesting
Zombie
question.
apocalypse.
You would struggle against the zombies, Bean, I reckon.
Why is that?
Well, I just don't think you'd have the nous.
Wouldn't be that hard, would it?
How would you escape?
Well, you'd have to have a couple of weapons up your sleeve, like a baseball bat or a gun or something, and then you'd hit the ones that you need to hit, and then you'd run away and be prepared. But having height and strength on my side, I'd be all right, I reckon.
I reckon I'd pretend to be a zombie, so I'd pretend to be one, so that they think I'm one of them.
No, they can smell it out.
No, they
can.
They're not that bright. They're zombies, mate.
They've got really good.
They would see me acting like a zombie, chasing humans, and they're like, "Oh, that's a zombie."
Nah, they're too smart for that.
So you reckon zombies are smart?
Well, they're smart enough to.
Back to the question: what team? Who would struggle? Apart from
I'm going to
yourself?
say Archer Daywicks, a young rookie.
Right.
He would struggle.
Okay.
You?
Who would struggle? Maybe some of the Irish fellas. I reckon. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what will be going on.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah. They'll
Hopefully
probably go up to him and say good day or something, and then get bitten.
Get bitten.
Yep.
What was that movie?
World War Z.
Yeah, that's right, with Brad Pitt.
Mm.
I like that movie.
Good movie.
Absolutely.
Anyway, thanks, Joel. That's about it.
That's it. Yep.
Instagram and TikTok. Ben and Harry Podcast. Send us a DM. Join CJ with a winner and loser if you want.
Twinner and loser.
Twinner and loser.
Yep.
Right.
Leave us a review on Apple. That'd be nice. Positive, negative, whatever you want. And hit the bell on Spotify for a notification when we get a new episode out. So, bang.
Happy days. Go Blues.
Go Dons.